YouTube, what is good? Generational Hype Beast back at you with yet another video, man. And today is Friday the 5th, October 5th, 2018, man. I got a smidge early heat as usual on a Friday, man. Shout out to the plug. Hey, before I get into this, man, make sure you like this video, man. Hey, if you enjoy these videos enough, man, give us a subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about us, man. Maybe even if they're not about or into sneakers, man, maybe they might get into sneakers. How about that? So, like I said, it is a Friday, man. I am going to see Austin later. I am just trying to push this out because we got a huge game today. The Hillgrove Hawks take on the mighty McEachern Indians today. That's always a huge rivalry. So, shout out to them Indians. We're going to try to put it on y'all today. Just know that. But, hey, GGOD, right? So, I talked to the plug today, man, and was like, listen, there's something coming out tomorrow. You know, these Zoom flies coming out tomorrow, man. You got them? He was like, yeah, I got them. I was like, okay. I know I've been slipping, but I'm coming through and pick them things up. He was like, bet. Shot through the plug, man, and picked those things up. But before I get to those, man, while I was hollering at him, man, he had something else for me. So I didn't put this in the description or the title, but I'm going to bring this to y'all, man. If you know this box, that white Force box, man, this is something that dropped. I want to say it dropped this week. I'm not 100% sure, man. I have not done any research on these other than the fact that I just checked them out. I liked them, so I copped them, right? These are the Air Force One John Elliott's, man. In my size, 10.5. The color is white, and white, man. Why am I so close? I'll bring these guys to you. I'm sorry about this lighting, man. I'm, trying to shoot in the car. The lighting be all over the place, right? It gets dark. Anytime I put something on there, get light. Anytime I take something away. And these are white shoes, so you know how they're gonna react. Apologies. But, man, oh man. John Elliott Air Force Ones, man. I know from the outside looking in, these just look like a classic all-white Air Force One, man. But, like I always say, the devil is in the details, man. If you can see this swoosh right here, man, that is debossed. Like, that is not a swoosh that's on the outside of the shoe, per se. It's actually debossed, man. It's pretty dope. That's a really dope touch, in my opinion. Everything else about the shoe is pretty standard other than a couple of features on the inside. It does feature a double tongue, man. So let me unlace this guy real quick a little bit. Just noticed another feature on there. You can see that's the double tongue. You see I got my finger in between the two tongues. That's pretty clean. That's cold. I really like that. And it does have the metal aglets, man. Metal aglets. And it's a different type of aglet, man. It's got that 3-tiered aglet look. Not really sure what that's all about, but it's pretty dope. The one thing about this shoe that I really like is the cushioning system. This is not a regular Air Force One. Regular. I said that slow as get it. It's what? I said that slow as heck, right? So this is not a regular Air Force One when it comes to comfort, like what's in it. It's still stiff as all get out, man. I still think Air Force Ones are bricks. Anybody that knows me, man, it's really hard for me to wear them. But this thing, I feel like it got 2 inches of memory foam in the bottom of it, man. The sole, whatever that sole is made out of, is crazy comfort, right? If you're an Air Force One fan, this is a definite cop. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna have a booth at this upcoming sneaker con, me and the youngin. So a lot of these shoes may end up at sneaker con, man. So if you're at sneaker con Atlanta, pull up and holler at your boy, man. I might have something that you want, right? These shoes are cold. John Elliott Air Force Ones, man. If y'all get the opportunity, go out and cop those guys. I think they're dope. And I don't even rock Air Force Ones. So that's saying something. Shout out to the homie sneaker connoisseurs. Up to these guys, man. So these are dropping tomorrow. You guys should have an opportunity to grab them. I mean, I don't think they're gonna sit around long. You probably need to be in a line right now trying to get these, to be honest, but if not, I think resale on these is right about $350 to $400, somewhere around there, depending on the color. There's 3 colorways. I chose the black because I like that colorway the best. So let's get into the box, man. It's Nike Zoom Fly Gyakusou. Gyakusou. I don't know if that's the proper pronunciation or not. I'm just gonna go with it. So what I do know is Gyakusou stands for reverse running in whatever dialect this comes from. I can't remember what dialect it is, whether it's Chinese or I don't remember. So I'm not gonna beat it down. I'm just gonna say that's what it stands for, reverse running. And these are an 11.5. Those of you that know me know I wear a 10.5, but with the Zoom Flies, I go up an entire size because of the way that they fit, man. They just a snug, crazy fit. You can see how the shoe is kind of angled up here at the front. It kind of takes away from the length of the shoe. So if you're gonna get you a pair of Zoom Flies, man, make sure you go up in size. You can probably get away with a half size. I just go a full size just to make sure. Yeah, these are the Undercover Gyakusou Nike Zoom Fly collab, man. I know that's a mouthful, a handful. Call them what you want. Make sure you call them dope, because they are dope. I know Virgil did the off-white Zoom Fly, and this is probably not far off from that, other than the fact that Virgil's had the neon colored little dots here, and Undercover put their classic skull and crossbones on it. Like I say, I think this is a line of clothing, Gyakusou, that they kind of fuse fashion and functionality as far as athletic wear and things like that. So you're basically fusing high end and functionality all into one when you get this shoe right here. It does have the same attributes as all of the other Zoom Flies, which means you do have a translucent upper. You know, I always do my finger thing. You can see those fingers up in there. So get your sock game right when it comes to rocking these, man, because they definitely, you can change the dynamic of the shoe when it comes to your sock game on these. So this shoe does feature all of the other elements of the Zoom Fly. You got your small check here. You have this painted white stripe that runs the length of the shoe. On the sole, you can see they went with an all black sole with the yellow hits here in the back in these pods. In my off-whites, that is clear, I believe. So that's definitely a decent touch. It does feature the same little pattern going surrounding the shoe that are on all the other Zoom Flies. Regular check on this side. Inside the sole, man, you got the Gyakusou there with a yellow insole. The cushioning on this should be pretty good. And it reads Gyakusou International Running Association by Undercover Lab. Yeah, dope touches, man. Same thing in the inside of the other. You can see what's going on with that, man. So it does have the Gyakusou Nike. I don't know if you can see that. Get that to focus there. Hopefully y'all can see that, man. It says Gyakusou running. Skull and crossbones is what's really doing it for me. I'm not gonna be honest. Comfort wise, man, it's so comfortable. The only thing I'm gonna tell you is the minute you rock these, this foam will start to crack and just, you know what I'm saying, just show the wear. That doesn't bother me one bit. Some people that bothers them a lot. I'm that wear your shoes gang, so it doesn't matter, right? That's it, man. The Undercover Zoom Flies, John Elliott Air Force Ones. Get out there and get you some, man. Mike Rich. That's it, man. Thanks for checking in with your boy. It's Dad Cam Solo Dolo once again on a Friday. Checking out. Holla.